There's a fish out there that can shoot down insects while they're sitting on branches above the water. It doesn't chase. It doesn't wait. It takes aim and fires a stream of water with sniper-like precision. The archerfish is one of nature's most unusual hunters, turning its mouth into a living water gun. And it does it all with a brain that learns, calculates, and corrects faster than the blink of an eye. Most fish rely on speed or stealth to catch their prey, but the archerfish is different. It doesn't swim after its food, it shoots it. Living in mangrove swamps and coastal waters of Southeast Asia and northern Australia, this small fish has a big trick up its scales. It can spot an insect sitting on a branch above water and knock it off with a burst of water from its mouth. Scientists have studied this creature for years, and the deeper they look, the more incredible it gets. This isn't just a fish with a party trick, it's a long-range strategist with brain power that rivals birds and mammals. So, how does it pull it off? The archerfish doesn't look like a hunter. It's small, just 5 to 10 inches long. It has a flat body, a pointed snout, and calm eyes that scan everything above the waterline. You'll find it in calm, shallow waters like mangrove swamps, estuaries, and river mouths across Southeast Asia and northern Australia. But don't let its size fool you. When it spots a bug on a branch or a leaf, it doesn't jump or lunge. It takes position just below the surface, angles its body, and then fires. A quick, pressurized jet of water leaves its mouth and strikes the target above, sometimes up to 2 meters away. The insect falls. The fish moves fast, and the snack is gone in seconds. This hunting style is extremely rare in the animal world, especially for a fish. It requires planning, patience, and a very steady aim. But how does such a tiny creature manage to shoot so far and so precisely without even leaving the water? The archerfish doesn't just spit water. It engineers it. Inside its mouth, it creates something like a pressure tube. It presses its tongue against a groove in the roof of its mouth. Then, using sudden force from its gill covers, it compresses the water hard. That blast exits through its narrow mouth in a tight, high-speed jet. It's not a random squirt. It's a calculated shot. The water leaves the mouth at nearly 3 meters per second. That's fast enough to knock a bug clean off a leaf without damaging the plant. Even more amazing, the fish changes the shape of its mouth mid-shot. This lets it focus the stream like twisting the nozzle on a garden hose. By adjusting pressure and timing, it makes the end of the water jet hit hardest right where the insect is. It's not just instinct. It's fluid dynamics and action performed by a fish with no formal training, just evolution and instinct working together. But there's another twist. When light passes from air into water, it bends. So how does the archerfish know where to aim when what it sees isn't exactly where the bug is? Here's the wild part. When the archerfish looks up at its prey, it's seeing through 2 different worlds, air and water. And that creates a problem. Because of a physics effect called refraction, the position of the insect appears shifted. So if the fish shot exactly where it saw the bug, it would miss. But it doesn't miss. Why? Because the archerfish learns. It watches, it calculates, and it adjusts. Young archerfish take time to figure it out. They make mistakes, but over time, they start correcting the angle. They memorize the distortion between what they see and where the target really is. It's not guesswork, it's learning. This fish isn't just reacting, it's remembering and adapting. Even more impressive, it does this while floating in moving water, with currents, ripples, and light changes all affecting what it sees. Yet it consistently makes shots from different distances, angles, and elevations. And it doesn't just aim at bugs. It can hit small fruits, pellets, even fake targets in lab tests. With millimeter-level precision, most fish rely on luck. The archerfish relies on calculation. But can a fish really think? Or is it just clever instinct dressed up to look like intelligence? What if I told you this fish could recognize your face? In lab experiments, Archerfish were shown images of human faces. Then they were trained to squirt water at a specific one. Even when the background, lighting, or angle changed, they still picked the right face. Researchers were shocked. This isn't a parrot or a dolphin. It's a fish. And yet, it showed facial recognition accuracy close to that of birds and primates. But it doesn't stop there. Juvenile archerfish have been observed learning from each other. When one makes a successful shot, the others watch and get better faster. It's not pure imitation. It's social learning. That's rare for a fish. They also solve basic puzzle-like challenges in labs, figuring out how to get food by manipulating their environment or adjusting behavior. This level of adaptability suggests something more than reflex. It's awareness, problem solving, a basic kind of thinking. In the wild, this sharp brain helps them survive. When food is scarce or competition is high, they change tactics, shoot from different angles, and even jump for prey. But how did this rare skill even evolve in a fish? And why would evolution invest so much in such a precise and strange hunting method? Shooting isn't the archerfish's only move. When needed, it can leap straight out of the water to grab low-hanging prey. It's a backup plan when the shot won't work or when the angle is too tight. This shows just how committed this fish is to feeding smart, not just fast. Why did it evolve this way? Because of where it lives. Mangrove forests and estuaries are rich in insects but hard to hunt. Branches are above water. The fish can't climb, can't fly, so it learned to shoot. That one skill gives it access to a whole world of food other fish can't reach. It's an evolutionary edge. In these crowded, competitive ecosystems, being different is survival. Other fish rely on chasing or hiding. The archerfish relies on strategy. And it works. Despite being a small, soft-bodied fish, it's thriving in its niche. Its brain is doing the heavy lifting, calculating, adjusting, learning. That's rare in the fish world. Very few vertebrates develop tools or tactics this complex. But the archerfish didn't wait for evolution to hand it a weapon. It became one. And that raises a bigger question. What else might be hiding inside the mind of a creature we once thought simple? Most animals hunt with speed. Some use stealth. But the archerfish? It hunts with thought. It doesn't rely on luck or instinct alone. It studies. It practices. It improves. From bending light to crafting perfect water bullets, this fish challenges what we think a simple creature can do. In a world full of predators, it chose precision. And in doing so, it rewrote the rules of hunting without ever leaving the water. So next time someone calls you just a fish in the pond, remind them some fish are snipers. What other creatures are hiding secret skills we've barely begun to understand? Like what you heard? Hit like, comment, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping nature stories. And don't miss our next video about an animal that sees with its skin.